heartaches, bills to pay, rooms to clean, meals to make. What a life that we've designed. I'd do it a million times with you and never get tired. You're my piece of heaven on earth. Oh, you make it all worth it. You're the reason I keep hitting snooze just to stay next to you. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. Grocery aisle hand in hand. Little world but so grand. Picking up the bread and wine like we've done a million times before. And I never get tired, 'cause you're my piece of heaven on earth. Oh, you make it all worth it. You're the reason I keep hitting snooze just to stay next to you. Over and over and over again. I can't wait to do this with you. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. From bacon and coffee to dinner and whiskey, life is a journey as long as you're with me. Small little moments I'll never let go of. Life moves too fast, but I live for the slowness. You're my reason, my piece of heaven. You're my piece of heaven on earth. Oh, you make it all worth it. You're the reason I keep hitting snooze just to stay next to you. Over and over and over again. I can't wait to do this with you. Over and over and over again. Over and over again. You send me dirty memes, I steal your sweatshirts. You keep me laughing till we're crying and our sides hurt. Call you at midnight, I know you're still up, watching TV and spilling tea until the sun's up. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. And I'm glad you're mine, 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 mine. I'm so glad you're mine. You always know my jokes before I say 'em. You say hello, I know exactly how your day's been. And when the wine runs out, it's just like magic. Somehow it ends up at the house, don't know what happened. You're one of a kind, one of a kind. And I'm glad you're mine, 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 mine. I'm so glad you're my partner in crime, my ride or die, my peaches and cream, screaming let's reunite. Whiskey to my cigar, other half of my heart. Wherever you are, I'm never that far. Woke up to the smell of a roses dress laid out in white, wondering if you're getting ready, wondering if you've got butterflies. Everyone seems so excited. Mama's already cried. No need to rush a thing, we're just beginning. We got nothing but time. 'Cause every day with you is the best day of my life. That tux is looking good and this wedding ring is nice. If I could be honest, forever's looking bright. Every day with you is the next best day of my life. It's the next best day of my life. Ben's got the baseline ready. The boys straightening up their ties. The flock girl's dress is muddy, but I can't help but smile. The preacher's at the front patiently waiting, while I'm dreaming when we're old and gray. The pictures from today will all be faded, but I'll still feel this way. 'Cause every day with you is the best day of my life. That tux is looking good and this wedding ring is nice. If I could be honest, forever's looking bright. 'Cause every day with you is the next best day of my life. It's the next best day of my life. Yeah, the next best day. Don't care if no one else believes me. I know exactly how I feel. Our love is all the proof I'm needing. Can't convince me that this isn't real. Every day with you is the best day of my life. If I could be honest, the future's looking bright. 'Cause every day with you is the next best day. Every day with you is the next best day. Every day with you is the next best day. I fell in love with a boy in his 20s. They said we were young, they might have been right. If I am honest, I would change nothing. It's that day I saw the rest of my life. You making me laugh, me making you cry, putting our love in the songs that I write. These are the moments I don't wanna miss. I could get used to this. I fell in love with a man in his 40s. You still make me laugh, I still make you cry. Hell and high water, we didn't go under. Got life figured out, at least some of the time. You do the cooking cooking, I do the dishes. We fall asleep watching whatever show we're binging. These are the moments I don't wanna miss. I could get used to this. I fell in love with a man in his 80s. Each line familiar, that's fame in your face. Our hair's a bit grayer, our knees a bit weaker. I wouldn't trade any step that we take through sickness and health, till death do us part. Forever seems like a great place to start. For a whole new adventure I don't wanna miss. Oh, I could get used to, I could get used to this.